Spring is in full effect here in southwestern New Brunswick, so today I thought I'd check out one of my favorite hiking trails. This is the New River Beach Nature Preserve hiking trail. It skirts through the woods, it hugs the coast. I'm hoping today to find a little hidden history as well, maybe a few other surprises. Let's go.
There's a specific kind of quiet you only find in the Maritimes. It's not the absence of noise, it's the sound of the world breathing. The trail itself, it's easy going, but don't let that leisurely tag fool you into complacency. You're moving through coastal spruce forest where the air is thick with the scent of pine needles and damp earth. One minute you're on a soft carpet of moss, the next you're skirting the rocky cliffs that feel like the raw, exposed ribs of the earth.
This is another cool stop along the trail. William and Alice Chittick landed here in the late 1840s, fleeing the Irish famine to create a new life.
You have to wonder what kind of grit or madness it took to scratch a living out of the salt and the stone.
It would have been a harsh paradise. Like they always say, if you come to a fork in the road, take it. This way. I love how well done this trail is. It's nice and soft, and it's got the soil and the pebbles really well kept. Kind of feels like you're in Robin Hood.
The trees thin out and the Atlantic hits you square in the face. You're treated to these massive cinematic lookouts over New River Island and the Bay of Fundy. This is the Bay of Fundy we're talking about, a place where the tides don't just rise, they command the landscape.
Even though this hike is only a few kilometers long, it's going to take you a long time to do because you just want to stop and look at everything. Everything is so beautiful, and there's all these little paths that lead off to these little lookouts. And these lookouts are about every 100 feet, and everything just looks amazing. Like, look at this. Again, spectacular views. Second to none views. Absolutely second to none vistas here.
It's beautiful, it's brutal, and it's been churning the same way since long before the Chitticks arrived, and it will be doing it long after we're gone. It's a reminder that out there on the edge of the continent, nature doesn't just provide a backdrop, it's the lead actor. I'm a sucker for beachcombing, so I had to take a few minutes to look for some interesting rocks or whatever the ocean may have washed up. It's back on the trail to see what discoveries lie just around the corner.
Another lookout. Let's check this out. I mean, what can you say? What can you say? There are no words. What can you say? There are no words to describe that.
The forest doesn't demand anything from you. It doesn't want your opinion. It doesn't need your validation. It just is. And there's a profound, almost terrifying peace in that indifference.
This looks like some kind of hidden passageway. I have to check this out. So cool, I've got this beach all to myself. The last little remnants of East Coast winter are just holding on by a thread. Or should I say a threadsicle. Goodbye winter, hello spring. Very nice, very sturdy stairs.
You don't just see an ocean view, you absorb it. You let that cold, rhythmic roar drown out the internal monologue until there's nothing left but the wind and the salt. Looking at the ocean isn't a hobby, it's a confrontation. It's you versus the absolute terrifying scale of the unknown. You finish the loop, you're back at the trailhead, and you've got that itch, that nagging, relentless feeling in the back of your throat that tells you that the story is not over yet.
That was stunning. I don't know what else to say. The beauty on this hike is beyond words. I recommend everybody to come give it a try. Photographers, especially.
A good trail should leave you a bit hungry. It should leave you looking at the map for the next connection, the next headland, the next place where the land finally gives up and lets the Atlantic take over.